take a moment right now and think about the things that you do in the day. Now, imagine that every single one of those activities, every action you take, every decision you make, everything that you put any kind of focus or effort towards, now imagine you actually give that your full effort, that everything you do, you pursue with a higher level of efficacy, of attention, of focus, and really just put yourself and your best effort into whatever it is you're doing. Imagine how much more you could do. And that is something that I was thinking about a lot today. I was in the process of getting ready for this session. I was feeling a little bit, I don't want to say nervous. Training's been going really well recently. I've been more excited than anxious to do all these training sessions, but I will say that I had some high expectations, and I settled on the mindset of, okay, well, no matter what, if you just give your absolute best for this session, if you give your best for the preparation of the session, if you give your best for the session itself, it's going to go as well as it possibly can, right? And that realization right there is so potentially powerful when you're trying to improve, to take the situation and say, as long as I try as hard as I can, it's going to go as well as it can. And that kind of gets in your brain a little bit. It kind of permeates in there and makes you think, well, it may not go as well as I want it to. Right. True. It could go poorly. But if you're giving your best effort and you're putting your full intentionality behind pursuing that higher ideal, you will do better regardless. You'll do better than if you don't try harder. It's just the way it works. And it's crazy how something as small as that can be so impactful. And that is the reason that this session went the way it did today. I am completely convinced of that. I hit a PR on my sumo pulls, 660 for a relatively easy 6 rep. The most I've done is a 655 last cycle for a set of 5 and then an extra tagged on 6th rep. And, if I wouldn't have tried to rush the 5th and 6th reps on that, I could have kept going. I felt like I had plenty of strength left. And then I dropped down to my conventionals and hit a solid set of 5 at 600, which is also technically a PR. I've never been able to do that with real weight. I've done it at the rec center on 1 or 2 occasions, but yeah, every time I talk about that, it just depresses me. But it was exciting to do that. And then I moved on to my close grip, and I had some lower expectations, but I told myself, we're just going to keep doing it. I had 5 doubles planned today, and when I talked to Matt about what these doubles were supposed to be like, he said, make them heavy, make them serious doubles, and pause them if you can. And it's funny because the last 3 doubles that I did of this close grip were the same weight that I used on Tuesday for my back off doubles. So for based off of what I had been able to press for a regular competition single this week, this is 94% for 3 close grip pause doubles without my wrist straps, without my belt, and without even putting on my the shoes that I usually wear. So still able to go flat-footed, trying around some other stuff. And I messaged Matt after this session. I said, so close grip went pretty well. He's like, what? Was it something like 315 for doubles? I said, well, the first set was, and then I worked up and hit 345 for some pretty smooth doubles. He's like, they were close grip, right? And I said, yeah, they were. And holy bananas, it just shows that when you put the right kind of mentality into what you're doing, when you put your absolute best effort that you have available into something, you can surprise yourself, and at the same time you get closer to that ideal that you're trying to reach for constantly. Afterwards, I know you guys are probably freaking out right now and dropping your monitors and smartphones and iPads and all the other tech that you may watch this video on, but I am in fact doing some arm work. This is another thing that I have talked with Matt about, and he said, if you want to bench big weights as a raw guy without having to take drugs, you got to train your arms and make them a little bit bigger. You have to put a little bit of mass on your upper body. And I've always had pretty small arms, so this is an interesting thing. I definitely haven't trained arm type movements in about 6 months, and so it was a little different, but I'm embracing that opportunity to improve and said I'd just give it my best. So eventually I will be moving to 10 sets of 10 on those first 2 exercises. Definitely just kind of feeling out the waters today, trying to get an idea of how those go, but that will be a cambered bar, tricep extension. I tried it with a straight bar, and immediately my elbow said, no, you're not going to do this. So I switched to the cambered bar, and I don't have any cables, so I made the most of it and took my rope attachment, slid some 35-pound plates on there, and was doing my rope hammer curls like that afterwards. So I did 5 sets of 10 there. Eventually I'll move that up to 10 sets of 10, but I didn't want to just go so crazy on the arm volume and go from 0 to thousands of reps that I was not, I'm not able to improve or add to it. And then I supersetted dips with this cambered bar strict curl. And so the weights are nothing to be, freaking out about. They're nothing super impressive or crazy, but I tried to make sure that I'm keeping a high standard of performance on these, because I don't care how much weight I'm moving. I care about the training effect of breaking down that muscle and building it up stronger so my arms can be less tiny and flimsy and worthless as a bench presser. So this was the last thing, starting out with 3 of these forearm curl AMRAPs. I did 15 reps, and I said, well, I don't think I really gave as many as I could, and then I did 20 this set, and then I did like 12 because I was cramping up so bad, and I tried to type something on the computer and just couldn't. So the plan is to continue putting my best into all these things that I'm trying, and to implement these new ideas, and to keep learning and growing, and just give myself the best opportunity to succeed by putting forth all the effort that I have available into this. That's all you can really expect of yourself, and that's what I'm willing to do and trying to do, and I'm really stoked about it. So thanks for listening to all that. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it encouraged or inspired or did something for you. And if so, please leave a like rating, comment below, send it to your friends, share it, subscribe if you haven't. If you didn't like it, go ahead and like it anyway. I still appreciate you for being a person. So thanks all, and I will talk to you very soon. I've got squats and some overload bench work on Saturday, and then pause deadlifts on Sunday, and then we start the whole crazy week over again on Tuesday. Also, good luck to everybody who's competing at the Arnold Classic this weekend, the strongmen, the powerlifters, the bodybuilders, the Olympic lifters, everybody. There's so much awesome physical activity going on there, and I am so excited that all these people are going to get to go and do their thing. I'm in crazy amounts of support for them and wish them all the best. So stay healthy, stay happy, and work hard. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.